interesting heavyweight fight coming up on June 6th between Tony Thompson and Carlos Takam. Tony Thompson is coming off his 12-round unanimous decision win over Odliner Solis, and Carlos Takam is coming off his draw with Mike Perez. This is an interesting fight to me. You got Tony Thompson, who's a 6'5", crafty, wily old veteran, a southpaw, going up against Carlos Takam, who's from Cameroon. He's stands around 6'2", 6'3", extremely heavy set, strong, powerfully built fighter. Comes forward, throws a lot of punches. I was quite impressed with him in his last fight with Mike Perez. Many people, including myself, felt that he won that fight against Mike Perez and was very unfortunate to only get a draw. But it is what it is. Going to be interesting to see how Tony Thompson deals with this bull, this tank of a fighter coming at him and throwing punches. Now, in the first half of the Mike Perez fight, Takam was a little bit cagey, but from around, I think the 5th round, was it from the 5th round on, around there, 4th or 5th round on, Takam really started applying pressure. And that's when he started having a lot of success against Mike Perez. When he was standing off, Perez was actually winning most of the rounds. But once he started his charge forward and pressing the action, Perez was having a lot of difficulty in that fight. He was hitting Perez with a lot of good shots. I don't think Takam is necessarily a one-punch knockout man, but as big and powerful as he is, his punches definitely ain't going to tickle. That's for sure. They're hurtful shots. And as we saw from the Abdul Salamov fight, Mike Perez seems to have a very solid chin. So it remains to be seen if Tony Thompson can take that type of pressure. Thompson himself also has been shown to have a good work rate in fights. And yeah, it's a very interesting heavyweight matchup, and I'm looking forward to it on June 6th. So drop your comments below. How do you see this fight going? And just for those of you who've never seen Carlos Takam fight before, he's apparently lost one fight, and that was to Gregory Tony back in, I believe, 2008 or 2009. Gregory Tony, not a great heavyweight. I believe he's from France. This was a while ago, back in 2009. So, perhaps Carlos Takam wasn't as good as he is now. But Gregory Tony is 6'5". I believe he's orthodox, not southpaw, but he's 6'5". So there's some similarity there, I suppose, with Tony Thompson, because Gregory Tony's another guy who likes to mess you around and be a bit fiddly. He's not really a fighter, more of a boxer and a crafty type of fighter. Not as good as Tony Thompson, but again, styles make fights. It's not always necessarily about who's better than who, but who has a style that can deal with someone else. And does Carlos Takam have a style that can deal with Tony Thompson or not? I think it's intriguing. I do think it's an intriguing fight, and I'm looking forward to it. So let me know how you feel about it. This is Hatman. I'm out.